Hey y'all, welcome back to the LunarKitten TV channel. I'm so happy to have you. It is February 1st and that means it is time for Imbolc. Now, if you're not familiar with Imbolc, I'll put a link down below to go into some more details, but it's basically the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, where the sun is coming back, we're coming out of the dark into the light, the witch has awoken, and it's time for some really pretty flowers and some sunlight. Typically, I make some bread, some baked goods, and set up my altar with really pretty flowers, and I just didn't have the time or the funds to do it this week, but all is not lost, and that's what brings me to our video today. We're going to be creating a little altar in a jar. So while I can't set up a whole big altar for Imbolc, I do have some small things that I can put together to celebrate just the same, and that's what we're going to do today. So with that being said, we're going to get started. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need a little glass jar or any really container. This was actually a candle that I was finished with, so I just wiped it out and used it. A little tea light candle, because that's going to set at the top of your altar jar. 3 bay leaves, and if you don't have bay leaves, you can use basil, but bay leaves would be the ideal for this. And some rosemary. If I didn't have this satchel, I would totally be using the rosemary in my cabinet, so if you've got it, I say go for it. And lastly, but not least, some lavender. I love the smell of lavender so much, so I chose to do lavender, but being that we're celebrating spring and anything, you really use any kind of little flower, dried flower you've got on hand. Remember, the magic comes from within. This is my sea salt. So you're going to need sea salt for your base, but you can see that I've got some stuff in there. It's everything that we're using for today, so we're good. I'm going to go ahead and pour my sea salt into my jar and give it a good mix. Since it's been in the bag, I just want to make sure everything's evenly distributed. Look at my little serial killer spoon. My sister got this for me. She's amazing. So yeah, just go ahead and mix it around until you feel right. You can mix it 3 times clockwise if you'd like, whatever feels right to you. Just make sure you leave a little well in the center for you to put your candle in, because it's gonna need a nice little snug fit in that gorgeous smelling salt you've got now. Just stick it in there. It'll be nice and snug. Oh man, this is coming together so pretty already. We're almost done. Now it's time for the 3 bay leaves. You can put these in any direction or area you wish. I just kind of a little bit OCD, so I wanted to make sure it looked like a triangle. And look at how beautiful our little Imbolc in a jar looks. Oh, I'm so excited to smell this when the candle starts burning. I like to just put a little bit of lavender and rosemary right on top of the candle itself, so that way when it gets hot in that wax, the oils release and you get like a very subtle, sweet smelling candle. So just pinch some of that off on there, and then we're good. We're done. Man, I'm so happy to have done this with you guys. I hope you enjoy. Let me know about your Imbolc celebrations. Don't forget to subscribe.